What's going on, guys? Sorry, it's a little dark here. Yeah, the game he actually gets to watch instead of having to play in. So, what's going on, guys? So here we are. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left. I'm tripping on Zerg and Woody down here. Here we go. So it's 21-17. Joe Burrow's got the ball, 3rd and 19. He just... Oh, what pass interference. Yeah, they call that. And he got mad at me for moving him over?
Yes, he did.
It has been a good game so far. Both teams are definitely still in it. Definitely still in it. It's a really good game right now. I just saw some of the red and black on the field facing one of the teams. Oh, yeah, that's definitely pass interference. That was pretty rough. Clemson DC always makes the right changes after half. They do, but so does LSU. Hey, hit the thumbs up if you guys are watching this. I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. It helps a lot.
The automatic first down moves the ball to the 36. LSU with one.
Brett Venables is not happy. It's 21-17 right now. Let me get it turned so you can see a little bit. It's 21-17. Joe Burrow's got the ball. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go. It's been a great game so far. Just trying to figure out what to do here. Snap the ball. That prevent defense, man, does not work. Prevent defense does not work. I got to move. My wife is trying to see the game, and I'm all in the way. Ah.
Your daughter's already going to put you in the worst nursing home in the history.
I know, right?
Standing in my way.
Yeah. So let's see here. Snap, back. Burrows drops back. Oh, he still picked up 3 yards. Yeah, it's definitely anybody's ball game. Anybody can win this game easily right now. I think that LSU is starting to find a little more rhythm. Right now it's 2nd and 8. Oh, you okay? Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, That's what it's like when my knee goes out over there. Uh-oh, they might get him. No, he picked up 3 more yards. That guy's incredible. All right, now that my wife is hobbling to the kitchen, I can move back over here. Woo. Oh. 3rd and 5. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and manageable, though. Ball's on like the 40, what's that, the 44-yard line? 11 seconds on the play clock.
Come on, go.
They're bringing the house. Burrow gets it away. Oh, man. Golly, that guy hammered him. He's like, I'm getting my first down. Get out of my way. Watch this lick right here. Let me tighten the shot there. Hold on.
Right there, it's exactly what he found. He's able to make that throw. Across the middle.
Pass incomplete. Uh-oh. It's exciting. It's exciting.
A leader, inspires his defense, helps set the tone. Having a big night tonight. They've been bringing him a lot on pressure, but when he's underneath in coverage, he's into their space. That's what Burrow wants to do.
So, ooh, get me, Boogie. My tiny one is attacking me down here.
On 2nd and 10.
Drops back. Throws it away. Yeah, he just threw it away. That was smart. That's a QB. You want to come up? All right, yeah, I know. I seen him. Come here. I know. We're coming up. Yeah, talk to him. Say hi. Say hi. So right now, so 3rd and 10. That was smart by Joe Burrow to throw it away because he keeps him in field goal range. So, here we go. So here we go. Yeah, get him. Oh, delay a game.
Colton. Go, Clemson.
Yeah. Oh, this is our son Colton. He wants down, but yes, he's adorable. Gets that from his mama. I just picked you up and you said you wanted down, you weirdo. Up. You come up. Up. Okay, come on. Oh. There we go.
What are you doing?
What? Hey, choking me, you weirdo. Hey, that's my hat, bro. Got my hat.
If you hear me jump up and then fall
Thank
on the
you.
floor, it's because my hip is actually snapped and broken.
Hey. All right. Jeez, boy.
Hey,
All right, here, take him.
your daddy is not Malibu's most wanted.
I'm definitely not Malibu's most wanted. Well, I appreciate that, Big Juicy.
I'm not in the mood.
Trey McKitty, yeah, from tight end from FSU. That's definitely gonna help. We need him. We need to change the offense to use him though. Here we go. 21 seconds. Snap. 3rd and 10. Joe Burrow design run. Gets the first down. 20, 15, 10. Goes out of bounds like the 6-yard line with 14 seconds to go and no flags. And LSU gets the ball back after the half.
Boy, he can accelerate between he and Lawrence. They're known for their ability to throw.
All right, so here we go. No timeouts.
And no timeouts. First you go, 14 seconds.
I'm just pulling for a good football game, man. And so far, it's been that.
Pressure. Gets it out quickly.
Wow, like it wasn't even hard. This is beginning to look very reminiscent to the Georgia game.
Oh, what do you mean very reminiscent to the Georgia game?
Joe Burrow getting in a rhythm?
Did Georgia enjoy something?
No.
I got you, baby. Chicken nugget. I'm rooting for you.
Our daughter's pretty upset.
That way I know one of us goes to a good nursing home. It's not going to be you.
I ain't going to nursing home. I'm going off
No,
of.
she's going to shoot you before you even get close.
Yeah, that's fine.
Keep her, yeah, you're probably not going to survive till tomorrow, which is our anniversary, and you ain't going to make it to your birthday.
That's fine. I figure out how y'all gonna pay all these bills without me. All the life insurance money going to somebody else. Going to Janice. Where mama take care of me.
Yep, your mama should take care of her kids.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hey, Janice will come live up here.
She probably will.
Yeah, Kylie said she'll put her nanny in a good nursing home.
Your nanny ain't never gonna be in no nursing home. She gonna stay in that house.
I'll get her a new jar. I'll cook for Janice. I'll get her.
Yeah.
She just has to make me pimento and cheese every once in a while. I'll get her a new jar.
She'll make that all the time. So what you got so far, man? Joe Burrow's starting to get settled down, starting to get in a rhythm, man, and it's dangerous.
He's got the black jacket, but Skalski is the hardest hitter in this defense.
Man, LSU has been laying some shots on Clemson. Snatched one of them's helmet off.
And he does.
Speared one like Goldberg in the back. It's crazy. 10 seconds left. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. They kick it off. A little short kick. Fair cut. Fair catch. So let's see what they do. I'm kind of interested. Let's see what they can do with 10 seconds. Maybe Trevor Lawrence took a shot down the field. Let's see.
Why didn't one try to ignore him? Kylie, have faith in your team.
Honey, it's still you got Trevor. They're 20. Clemson is 29-0 for a reason. This is the same guy. Basically, all the same guys have been playing with the past 2 years.
Don't be a Nebraska fan. Have faith in your team the whole way through. Don't be a turd.
FBS record.
Yeah, I said.
We'll see week 3, Bryant-Denny Stadium. Yeah.
So Trevor Lawrence, he kneeled out.
They kneeled it. All right, so let's go have a conversation. Because if I stay in here, my daughter might stab me. All right, so I don't know. Looks like my wife actually hung some stuff up, so I might be able to do this. Like, nope, that ain't gonna work. Maybe this will work. Let's try this. Oh man, that's just about perfect right there. Woo! It ain't the greatest backdrop in the world, but y'all gonna have to make do. So LSU starting to get in a rhythm. They come out, they look like they were really kind of a little bit nervous, and I think they figured out that they can play on Clemson's level. And then since they started doing that, they got rock and rolling. Greg, if you're a Gators fan, you just gonna have to understand that you're just like Georgia this year, man. Your team may be pretty good, but there's no way that we would have been able to beat Ohio State, Clemson, or LSU. It just wasn't gonna happen, brother. Sorry. Except Trevor Lawrence can run. I appreciate it, Vernon. Thank you so much for that super chat, sir. You guys get a chance, go check Vernon out over on his site. He's a big Auburn fan. So there is so much going on in this game. The game is certainly not out of hand for anybody. I think I picked a final score of 38 to 31. Joe Burrows, man, is absolutely incredible. There's a big pass early in the game that came back because of an eligible receiver downfield, which was basically a lineman that was too far downfield. Just absolutely kind of a silly call, especially in this type of game at this level. That's something they should have figured out a long time ago. But anyway, Clemson seems to be gathering speed, gathering a little bit of rhythm here and there. But it seems like as soon as they gain momentum, they'll lose it. So it's been back and forth. Anybody can still win this game. I've been pretty upset, though, and you're going to hear a lot of Clemson fans complain about that call where the LSU receiver was out of bounds. His hand touched the ground out of bounds, and then his foot touched the ground out of bounds, and they didn't catch it. LSU smartly got out there, snapped the ball, and continued on down the field. I will say, however, on that drive, LSU was knocking it out of the park, and I don't think anybody was going to stop them on that drive. I think that drive they had it figured out. Now, that having been said, I'm going to go back to what Keith Carr said. There is a ton of talent, NFL talent out there on that field. This game could very easily go just the other way in the second half. I think that Clemson had the right idea that if they're not going to be able to go down the field, they need to at least put LSU in a position to struggle with field position and make them go the whole length of the field. When they did that, they seemed to do better. But LSU slowly worked themselves out of that hole, and they were absolutely able to get it turned around. There's a lot of speed on that field. I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of people underestimate how fast Joe Burrows is. That guy's lightning fast. Trevor Lawrence is fast, but he's got those big strides. And there was on that touchdown that he ran in, he had that linebacker just deer in the headlights, didn't know what to do, just confused. Joe Burrow actually has 2 receivers that are over 1,400 yards in receiving. I don't think we even had one player that was over 1,000 yards receiving. So, yeah.
There's a UFC fight on this weekend I want to watch.
Who?
McGregor versus Cerrone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. My wife's let me know there's a UFC fight that she wants to watch this weekend. Married a good one. Hit that thumbs up. There's 50 or 60 of y'all in here. Only a few thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Come back and see me at the end of the show. At the end of the game, because I'm going to do a live fan reaction.
LSU wins, and that's not fair. This is, yeah, LSU finally stopped hitting the snooze button. If Clemson doesn't get it figured out, it's going to be a blowout. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. It's going to be a blowout. And everything I said about Joe Burrow so far is the truth. The guy's an incredible talent. I believe you could run down the field, holding up a solo cup. He could be running cross field, off body, throwing his back foot and knock it out of your hand and not even hardly look at you. The guy's incredible. All right, let me go through the chat here and let's see who we got. Keith Carr, already mentioned you. Brian Denny's in here. Roll Tide Roll, RTR, he's in here. Sam King, James Willoughby, 4x4 Super. Mama said foosball is the devil. I love that name. OG Fran, Master of Dreams 1, Southern Dude, Greg, Reasonable Gump, Timbo Slice, Bartholomew, EIO, Gator Tail, Alex Howard, Mike, Tyler, Don Darian, Simpsons, Ryan Petro, Hurricane C, Alex Howard, Jay Bolton, Blake Miles, Barry Henderson, and I think that's about everybody. Good Lord, there's a lot of y'all in here. All right. Big Juicy Gaming, missed you too, bud. Thanks for jumping in here. What do I think of LSU's slow start? I think it was jitters, man. I think that whenever you're going up a team that you know that they're national champions from last year, they're 29-0. If you don't have some kind of jitters, then you're not respecting that team the way you should. What's going on, King Fleming? I appreciate the follow, guys. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. We really appreciate you guys. We're going to be doing some stuff after the game. I'm also going to do some stuff for Super Bowl too, so you guys make sure you show up for that. Definitely looking into the XFL, going to kind of see how that goes. Apparently, there is no Georgia team, but there is a Tampa team that's got a lot of Georgia players on it. So I'll have to look around and see what that is. I don't know how many teams there are. What's up, Chiquita? I think there's like 8 or 10 or something. Saban's at the championship game, even though he's not coaching. It's probably actually nice for him to be able to go watch a game rather than having to coach one of those games. I mean, the guy's been to so many. Nick Senadanja doesn't want to be there. XFL new league, yes, Blake Miles. Brett Venables is going to make the adjustments. He will make adjustments, but like I said, I think that he is a generational talent. Greg, you trying to make me bust a gut laughing, dude. Felipe Frank's better than Joe Burrow. You're out of your mind, sir. Sit down. I watched some NFL, but being a Georgia fan after watching all the years of the Falcons break my heart, I kind of stopped watching them, man. I just couldn't get into it. I'll watch certain players once they go pro, like Sonny Michel, Nick Chubb, Matt Stafford, Roquan Smith. You know, I'll watch those. I'll watch those guys when they play, but not really pulling for a team. Timbo Slice says he may be an LSU fan, but he's glad Georgia beat Baylor. Me too. See, Georgia, as a Georgia fan, yeah, we want LSU to win because it's SEC. We get that. But the worse that y'all beat Clemson, the better it makes us look. So go out there and kick some behind, man. Derrick Henry's a beast. Yes, sir. Mecole Hardman, absolutely. There's a ton of guys in the NFL that I enjoyed watching on a college level. Being a Georgia sports fan, your heart gets broken a lot. That's a fact, Kevin Cook. 42-24 LSU. That is a possibility. Being a Georgia fan, it can be tough, but it is what it is. There's tons of teams in college football right now that wish they were Georgia. Georgia fans just got to be a little more patient. We're picking up good players. We got good coaching. Coaching's taking a little while to get turned around. It just is what it is. What's up, Zach? Jack Fromm will win 2020 Bass Tournament. Yeah, I saw that Aaron Murray's a quarterback for Tampa XFL. That'll be interesting. So he didn't do that great of a job for the Atlanta Legends. I started to buy some Atlanta Legends gear, and I'm glad I didn't. Oh man, Joe looked hurt at the end of the last hit. They'll give him some B12. He'll be all right. Still got LSU by 13. I'm telling you, man, it's likely to be close. It's likely to be close. LSU have tons of drops, and none of them were Burrow's faults. He was throwing him, and the defenders couldn't touch. The receivers need to be able to reach away with the numbers. I agree. I meant to mention this 84-67. Holy crap. I meant to mention this earlier in the stream. I feel like some of the officiating in here is bad. Like, bad. Like, jerseys getting pulled and it not getting called, pass interference both ways, not just one team. I want to see the team. And here's my thing: if you're gonna call one of them, call all of them. But if you ain't gonna call any of them, don't call a damn one. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I think these Pac-12 referees are having trouble keeping up with the speed of these two teams. I don't think they're used to the speed of these guys. Yeah, they call games nobody watches. I think that's about the truth. Ooh. I will say that that one lick, though, that where Trevor Lawrence laid that guy out across the middle, man, that was a dangerous throw. He could have ended that man's career. That guy got hit like a truck. And hats off to him. He popped back up pretty quick, but, man, it was bad. And here's the thing about NFL refs, man. It's like, I'm going to show you, like the play can be going on right here, right? Play is right here, and the referee's right here looking at it. And he'll miss the damn call. It's like, how'd you do that, man? Yeah, my back is still hurting from that lick, man, when I saw it. Southern Dude 82 says, so weird Aaron Murray didn't go pro. Didn't do anything pro. He was the same thing. Aaron Murray didn't do anything pro because he's undersized. He never built up the size to play in pro. He was back up at Kansas City, and I think he got flopped around to Philadelphia, and I think he got flopped around to somewhere else, and then he finally got let go, and then he tried to play in the XFL, and that wasn't set up properly. I mean, in a AAF, and then that wasn't set up properly, and now he's trying to go through the XFL, so is what it is. Lawrence, tough dude. I've seen some sacks in this game. Both those guys are moving around in the pocket good. I do think Joe Burrow is more of a running threat than what they prepared for, and I think Joe Burrow, now that he's starting to settle down, he's creating some trouble. That guy's super elusive, so it is what it is. Terrell from Clemson getting smoked by Chase. That is a fact. So, all right, guys, we'll tune in at the end of the show. We'll do a live reaction, and as soon as the show starts, do me a favor and share it. That really helps the channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have a great night. God bless. And guess what? Go Dogs.